To be honest, after we got married, there was this season of feeling like, what's next now? Because that was the one big thing that we were praying for.
He talked about anniversaries are a point where we are susceptible to pride, to complacency, to losing sight of the big vision. And we were thinking, in our marriage, having reached this big milestone, how can we make sure we wouldn't fall into that trap? So we thought of going on a mission trip together.
One of the first house visits that we did, there was this discussion about the Quran and the Bible. The father and the mother asked us what we had to say about it. I had the opportunity and privilege to share my brief testimony, how I grew up in a Christian family, but how as a child I questioned if what I believed in was the right thing. And they said that Jesus is good, but he's not God. So I said, just seek and do not conclude at something without finding reason to. And the family was very receptive of that. They said, okay, we will give it maybe 3 years. We're gonna search and seek. We're gonna study the 2 books. At that moment, I just felt so undeserving. I felt humbled. And I felt like, who am I that I can even share about the work of Jesus in my life? Oh no! Yeah, and I think that's the highlight for me. Just being able to proclaim Christ and say that Jesus is my Lord to people who think that he's just a prophet or a good teacher. There's nothing in me that is deserving of that. Nothing good in me, nothing to boast about. So undeserving to even be able to say that.
So I had the opportunity to share the verse where Jesus says he is the way, the truth, and the life, right? And I just told him that if this statement is true, then only one of the books can be true. They cannot be true at the same time. So this encouraged him to really read both scripts and decide for himself which one is the truth. And I believe that if you put the Bible to the test, God's word will not come short, and God will do his own work in that man's heart.
When you are taken out of the life that you're used to, you realize that there's so much more to life, that there's a different perspective out there. And I realized that the reason why Jesus calls us to make disciples of all nations, to go out from our Jerusalem to our Judea, to our Samaria, to the ends of the world, is because we miss out on what's in store out there if we remain in our Judea. It's really just the experience of seeing God's work in the lives of these people.